I'm not the easiest person to get along with. And for me, it's like, they said that about Canelo. They told Canelo, after he lost to Floyd, people saying, you should leave his trainer, this, that. They had all these opinions, but it's just one of them things where you can't please everybody, because there'll be, if I did leave my trainer, there'll be people saying, what's wrong with boxers these days? They think they blame the trainer, it's the trainer's fault, they're the one in the ring, etc. I'm just like, as much as me and my trainer butt heads sometimes, it's like we're family.
Charlotte Daly of Male Sport Boxing, joined by Anthony Yarde. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Look, I know you're a busy man, so we'll rattle through it. Massive card in Saudi, headlining, third attempt at a world title.
Yes.
How important is it for you, and how much would it mean for you to win it on a stage like this?
It'll mean everything. It will actually mean everything, especially with like the journey, everything I've been through, the ups and the downs. I just happen to be that person that will fight anybody, and if I had like when they put names in a hat, the names that have come out for me have happened to be the literally at the time I fight them, they're always the toughest names, in the division. But I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah, you don't like it easy. You've got the Kovalev Beterbievs and now taking on Benavidez for the world title. Yeah. Does that make it sweeter, though, the idea of a victory that, you hear people getting criticised for being an email champion or having it the easy way, whereas if you win this world title, you have done it the hardest way?
Exactly. You said it perfectly. And because of my character, who I am as a person, I wouldn't want it any other way. And that's me being 100% honest.
Yeah, it didn't come off for you for the last 2 attempts, but you're confident that it will this time. This is the longest you've had to train for a fight like this. Mm-hmm. What does that actually mean, though? Obviously, yes, it's longer to prepare, but does it mean that camp isn't as focused on weight, or you can fine-tune specifics? What have you kind of benefited from the most with having extra time?
I feel like it's a mix and match because it's come round very quickly. Mm-hmm. I'm a person that kind of stays in the gym anyway. I don't take too much from it. All I take from it is that, it's another fight, it's a big occasion. The whole card is going to have a lot of eyes, on the whole show. And then you got the main event, which in my opinion is the most entertaining fight on the show, stylistically. And yeah, man, I'm excited for it.
You always talk about liking to keep the pressure off and keeping things light and kind of almost enjoyable, especially in the build-up. What does that look like in terms of keeping it light? Because I know it must be hard to not get kind of bogged down in all the pressure that comes with it.
For me, it's everyone's different, but my character, I feel like what takes away the pressure from me is how I see life. I just don't. It's like I don't have an attachment or a strong care about other people's opinions. For me, I care about what I think about myself. Because what I do, 99.9% of people on the planet can't do and won't do. And I would say 99% of boxers that actually do what I do won't take the fights that I take. So, and I think that's facts. So I'm just one of them people where, I live my life for me. I want to be able to look in the mirror and say, I know that guy. I want to go to sleep at night saying, yeah, he gave it his all. When I retire, I want to have no regrets. That's how I want to live my life, so I'm happy.
You said there about people's opinion and everyone having an opinion. There's a comment that I keep seeing coming up on videos that get posted about you, and I kind of wanted to put it to you because I thought it was an interesting comment. People were saying that after that Kovalev defeat that you should have changed trainers. Okay. Now you haven't, and I mean you've only had 3 losses, and Beterbiev, Kovalev, I don't know what they're saying, but anyway, they've said that they think that you should have changed trainers. You haven't. You stayed loyal. Do you think that loyalty in boxing these days is just out the window? Yes,
I do, but it's just preference. I'm not the easiest person to get along with, and for me it's like, they said that about Canelo. They told Canelo, after he lost to Floyd, people saying, you should leave his trainer, this, that. They had all these opinions, but it's just one of them things where you can't please everybody, you know, because there'll be, if I did leave my trainer, there'll be people saying, oh, you know, what's wrong with boxers these days? You know, they think they blame the trainer, it's the trainer's fault, they're the one in the ring, etc. I'm just like, as much as me and my trainer butt heads sometimes, it's like we're family, you know, we've added to the team. And what I can commend my trainer for is that he can see where he has errors. And for me, that's recipe for, you know, a team that's rising, because we can ask for, you know, second opinions or try to get, you know, other trainers. You know, we added in James Cook, you know, may he rest in peace, and you know, we've got in now Ruben Tabarez, because people got expertise in different areas. So yeah, we're just a team that's trying to add. You know, we're family. I want to be with a team which I love. You know, not that, you know, it's just business.
Yeah.
You know, because this sport is brutal enough as it is.
Yeah. Look, two more and I'll let you go. Benavidez has been talking about the fact that Turkey has almost lined up his next 5 or 6 fights. He's kind of laid the roadmap, the Bivels, the Beterbievs, the Ramirez. He's kind of planned it all out for him. Do you think that that's a bit offensive to you, or do you thrive on that you want to upset that plan in motion?
Yeah, it's just me. In my head and my world, it's like, it's just me. And everything they're doing, they're meant to do. You know, he is the favourite, I'm the underdog. I love it here right now, this moment in my life. I feel like other than people that I know, there's no pressure. Globally, no disrespect to anybody, but 90% of people even here think I'm not going to win this fight. Yeah. There's no pressure. You know, and with me, it's like, I know my abilities, and you know, we'll just wait and see on the night. But I'm excited for it.
The last one news that came out today, I have to get your opinion on it. Anthony Joshua versus
Crazy.
Jake Paul. Do you think that should be allowed happen, or?
Well, why not? You know, Jake Paul fought Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson was a legend, old man, shouldn't be in the ring. Happy that he made a lot of money from it, but it shouldn't have happened. So now on the reverse, you know, you got dangerous AJ, Jake Paul. Make it happen.
Surely there's a duty of care though with Jake to not.
What about Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson was old.
Yeah. Back
problems, injuries, crooked bones, legend, and then, you know, every time Jake Paul hit him, I got angry. So again, it's just boxing, isn't it? It's boxing. Let them get in the ring and fight.
Well, anyway, look, all eyes are on your fight on the weekend.
Yes.
Best of luck and thank you for the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.